Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue the ongoing chapter number 4, Materials, Metals and Non-Metals. In today's session, we will discuss displacement reactions. First of all, let us see what is a displacement reaction. In a displacement reaction, a metal reacts with a salt solution and displaces or replaces the metal present in it. So, what type of reaction we can call as displacement reaction? A reaction in which a metal reacts with a salt solution of other metal and displaces or replaces that metal is known as displacement reaction. So, what is displacement reaction? A metal reacts with a salt solution and displaces that metal present in it. This type of reaction is known as displacement reaction. So, these reactions are mainly based on the reactivity of metals. We have already seen what is a reactivity series in the previous class. So, the displacement reaction is all about the reactivity of metals. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. When a more reactive metal is placed in the salt solution of a less reactive metal, then the more reactive metal displaces or pushes out the less reactive metal from its salt solution. So, in the reactivity series, we have seen that certain metals are placed at the top, and as we move down, the reactivity of the metal decreases. So, if we keep a more reactive metal in a salt solution of a less reactive metal, then this more reactive metal pushes out or displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution and take its place. That is, we can say that a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. The more reactive metal becomes a part of the salt solution and less reactive metal is set free. So, this type of reaction where a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution is known as displacement reaction. Let us understand this with the help of an example. The reaction of iron metal with copper sulfate solution. When a strip of iron metal or iron nail is placed in the copper sulfate solution for some time, the blue color of the copper sulfate changes into greenish color and a reddish brown coating of copper metal is deposited on the iron strip. So, to understand the displacement reaction, we can take the example of reaction between iron metal and copper sulfate solution. Here, when we drop or put an iron metal or even iron nail is placed in the copper sulfate solution for some time, the blue color of the copper sulfate changes into greenish color. And we can see a reddish brown coating of copper metal on the iron strip. So, this reaction let us understand in detail. This reaction can be represented as copper sulfate plus iron gives iron sulfate plus copper. See, copper sulfate solution is blue in color, bright blue color, and iron is having grey color. And after some time, we can see that the blue color changes into greenish color and a red brown deposit can be seen on the iron nail. This is the condition of reaction. So, here blue color of copper sulfate is changing into greenish color because of the formation of iron sulfate, that is FeSO4. Iron sulfate is green in color and the less reactive metal copper, which is set free, is deposited on the iron nail. That is why the iron nail becomes reddish brown in color. We can actually remove that metal copper. So here what has happened? From the copper sulfate, the iron displaces copper from the copper sulfate solution and form iron sulfate. At the same time, the less reactive metal copper is set free. In this case, the solution turns greenish due to the formation of iron sulfate. We know that iron metal is more reactive than copper metal. In the reactivity series, we have seen that iron is placed above copper. Therefore, iron metal is more reactive than copper metal, and here the iron metal, that is more reactive metal ion of iron, displaces the less reactive metal copper from its salt solution, that is copper sulfate solution. Therefore, the products of this displacement reaction are iron sulfate and copper metal. Then, now can you say why does the color of the solution changes? The blue color of the copper sulfate solution changes to greenish color due to the formation of iron sulfate. And the copper metal is produced in this displacement reaction as iron metal displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. And this displacement reaction takes place because iron is more reactive than copper. Now let us discuss an activity to understand this displacement reaction. We take about 50 ml of water in a beaker and dissolve 5 grams of copper sulfate in it to obtain copper sulfate solution, which is blue in color. Put a clean iron nail in copper sulfate solution in the beaker and keep it undisturbed for some time. Then we will find that the blue color of the copper sulfate solution starts fading gradually. So in this activity, what we have to do? Take 50 ml of water in a beaker and we have to dissolve about 5 grams of copper sulfate in it. And then we get a bright blue colored solution. Into that solution, we have to place a clean iron nail or iron strip and keep it undisturbed for some time. Slowly, we can see that the blue color of the copper sulfate solution starts fading and slowly turns into greenish color. The iron nail gets covered with a red-brown layer of copper metal. This change takes place because iron metal displaces copper metal from its compound copper sulfate. So what we can see, the color changes into greenish color and also the iron nail gets covered with a red-brown layer. And what is this red-brown layer? It is of copper metal, because in this reaction the iron metal displaces copper as it is less reactive. It is the copper metal set free from its compound which forms the red-brown layer on the surface of iron nail. This reaction we can represent chemically as CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu. Here CuSO4 is copper sulfate, which is blue in color, and Fe is the symbol of iron. FeSO4 is the formula of iron sulfate and Cu is the symbol of copper. Now we will discuss the reverse case in which a copper strip is placed in iron sulfate solution. A less reactive metal cannot displace a more reactive metal from its salt solution. That is, instead of copper sulfate, if we take iron sulfate and place a copper strip in it, then will the reaction take place? No. A less reactive metal cannot displace a more reactive metal from its salt solution. For example, if we place the strip of copper metal in iron sulfate solution for some time, then no displacement reaction takes place. So we can represent it as FeSO4 plus Cu gives no reaction. That is, no displacement reaction takes place. What is the reason? Here iron is more reactive and which is in the salt solution. Copper is less reactive. Therefore, copper cannot displace iron from its salt solution, iron sulfate. Why does this displacement reaction does not occur? It is because copper metal is less reactive than iron metal. So what we can say, a less reactive metal, copper, cannot displace a more reactive metal, iron, from its salt solution, that is iron sulfate solution. Therefore we can say that copper metal cannot displace iron from iron sulfate solution as it is less reactive than iron. Now let us take another example of reaction of zinc metal with copper sulfate solution. When a strip of zinc metal is placed in the copper sulfate solution for some time, then the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades gradually and red brown copper metal is deposited on the zinc strip. So here the reaction is taking place between zinc metal and copper sulfate solution. Here also after some time we can see that the blue color of the copper sulfate fades away and red brown copper metal is deposited on the zinc strip. This reaction can be written as CuSO4 plus Zn gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. Here CuSO4 is the chemical formula of copper sulfate, Zn is the symbol of zinc, and ZnSO4 is the chemical formula of zinc sulfate, and Cu represent copper. We know that zinc metal is more reactive than copper metal. How do we know that? Because zinc is placed above copper metal in the reactivity series. So in this reaction, the more reactive metal zinc displaces the less reactive metal copper from its salt solution, that is copper sulfate solution. So copper sulfate changes into zinc sulfate because zinc displaces copper from its solution. The products of this displacement reaction are zinc sulfate and copper metal. The blue color of the copper sulfate solution gradually disappears due to the formation of colorless zinc sulfate solution. The copper metal which is formed in this displacement reaction deposits on the zinc strip in the form of red-brown coating. Here, what are the products of this reaction then? It is zinc sulfate and copper metal. And zinc sulfate solution is a colorless solution. Therefore, the blue color of the copper sulfate solution gradually disappears as it changes into zinc sulfate solution. And also we can see the copper metal is getting deposited on the zinc strip in the form of red brown coating. So what has happened in this reaction? In this displacement reaction, zinc metal displaces copper metal from copper sulfate solution. Why does this displacement reaction takes place? This displacement reaction between zinc and copper sulfate solution occurs because zinc is more reactive than copper. So which is more reactive out of these two, copper and zinc? Zinc is more reactive than copper. That is why we can see that zinc is placed in the reactivity series above copper. Now let us see whether the reverse reaction takes place. That is, if we place a strip of copper metal in the zinc sulfate solution, then what will happen? Here we can see that if we place a strip of copper metal in the zinc sulfate solution, then no displacement reaction takes place. That is, ZnSO4 plus Cu gives no displacement reaction. There will be no change in color. So what we can say? Zinc, which is a more reactive metal, can displace copper, but copper cannot displace zinc from its salt solution. Why does this displacement reaction between zinc sulfate and copper does not take place? Because copper metal is less reactive than zinc metal. So a less reactive metal, copper, cannot displace a more reactive metal, zinc, from its salt solution, that is zinc sulfate solution. Thus, copper cannot displace zinc from its zinc sulfate solution. Now, let us find out of zinc and iron which is more reactive, that is reaction of zinc metal with iron sulfate solution. When a strip of zinc metal is placed in iron sulfate solution, then a displacement reaction takes place to form zinc sulfate and iron metal. This reaction can be written as FeSO4 plus Zn gives ZnSO4 plus Fe. Here FeSO4 represents iron sulfate, Zn it is zinc, and ZnSO4 is zinc sulfate, and Fe is iron. Therefore, let us see how does this reaction takes place. In this reaction, zinc metal displaces iron metal from iron sulfate solution. This displacement reaction takes place because zinc is more reactive than iron. So here what has happened? Zinc metal displaces iron from its iron sulfate solution. And now you know why does it happens. Because zinc is more reactive than iron. So it can replace iron from its salt solution, that is iron sulfate solution. Therefore, we can conclude that a more reactive metal can displace a less reactive metal from its salt solution. Now, if we place an iron nail in zinc sulfate solution, then what happens? Here we can see that no displacement reaction takes place. That is, ZnSO4 plus iron does not give any reaction or any displacement reaction. What is the reason? Because iron is less reactive than zinc. So, this displacement reaction does not occur because iron metal is less reactive than zinc metal. So, what we can conclude? A less reactive metal cannot displace a more reactive metal from its salt solution. For example, less reactive metal iron cannot displace a more reactive metal zinc from its salt solution, that is zinc sulfate solution. Now, what about non-metals? A more reactive non-metal displaces a less reactive non-metal from its salt solution. But this reaction you will learn in the higher classes. So students, I hope you have understood this topic very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as early as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.